Hey, what's up you guys? Aftershow Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Charmed Season 3 finale. Now before I go into the comments and talk about those and into the episode and everything, I think we should talk about the elephant in the room. So the day that I reacted to last week's episode, it was announced that the actress that plays Macy, I believe her name is Madeline Mantock, I could be butchering that, I'm not entirely sure, is leaving the show. I gotta be honest, when I read it, I laughed. It's just, a lot of people have been comparing it to the fact that, you know, in the original series, Shannon Dowdy was, well, we'll just say that she left the show herself at the end of season 3. Whether or not it was fired or not, we still don't even know to this day. Like, we still don't really have a confirmed response. But it's interesting that at the end of season 3 for this show, the same kind of thing has happened. And a lot of people are comparing that. I personally, it's really bizarre to me because I was under the impression that the CW like puts you under a contract for like 7 years. There have been times where obviously people have broken that contract, like in the Vampire Diaries, but like I thought there was some kind of contract thing going on. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. I can't help but, look, I can't help but feel like my opinion of the show is kind of being validated by the fact that the actors are leaving. I believe that Harry's actor was doing something else. I'm not even sure if he's coming back for next season. I don't even know. Ruby is doing her own project on the side. Supposedly, like, Abigail, like, full exited the show. Poppy Drayton, I think her name is. And, like, that was her final scene last episode. Like, these are all things that are just, all these actors are leaving the show, and, like, we're gonna be left with Mel and Maggie, and that's just not what the Charmed ones are. It's like 3 sisters. And you might think to yourself, oh, they'll just find another secret sibling. But, like, they already did that. They already, like, they started the show off like that. Which is another issue that I had from the beginning. Like, you totally could have done this now. I really don't know what season 4 is going to look like. I'm not going to be reacting to it. I will be, like, looking up news about it and that kind of stuff. I'll be following the news because I'm very intrigued as to the way that they're going to be handling this situation. But I won't be, this is the last episode I'm going to be reacting to. Whether or not I pick up the show again, like, in time, I don't know, it just kind of depends on whether or not I think the show has gotten any better, or if I've heard anything about, I don't know, we'll see. Look, maybe in 2 years' time, if it's still running, and I've heard good things about it, maybe I'll pick it up from where I left off. But for now, like, no, it's not happening. And I've made this clear in, like, my past, I think, 4 reactions or something, that this was going to be my last reaction for Charmed. I'm a huge Charmed fan. Like, the original series, I grew up on. I thought it was amazing. I mean, I can see now that it had a lot of flaws, but I still love it for its flaws. You know, it's kind of like when you're in a relationship and you, like, your partner has flaws, but you still love them, you know? That's how I felt about Charmed. And when, you know, we began the reboot, I didn't have high hopes, I'm not gonna lie. And it just got progressively worse and worse. And I don't know how they're going to recover from this, but I am intrigued. I wish all the best for Madeline Mantok. I think for her career, it's probably for the best. Yeah. I'd like to know why she's leaving. I don't know. But I can't help but feel like it kind of validates a lot of people's thoughts about the quality of the show. But yeah. That's just how I feel. How do you guys feel about it? I'd like to know. Is this the first time you're hearing about Macy's departure? I wonder. I believe that they said in the post that they're all leaving it open-ended so that she could return in the future, which probably means they're not going to have the balls to kill her, like the OG Charmed did. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Right. Let's go through the things, the comments from last week's Charmed. No, not last week. Yeah, what was last week actually? So yeah, this is the last episode that we're going to be watching together. Do you feel like that this is like kind of poetic? No. How do you feel about this being the last one? Curious. Macy still has telekinesis and now after this ep she has her fire's power back. Yeah. Mel manipulates molecules, making molecules speed up and makes things heat up and melt. Piper ends up getting this expansion to her combustion power in the Charmed comics. Slowing down molecules makes them freeze to ice. She also has her freezing power back, molecular immobilization. I just wish it was a bit more clear. Maggie is still an empath, but her emotions can be channeled into attacks, and has foresight. Alright. You tried to pronounce it. You failed miserably. But you tried. I love it. About the word embosslet. No. I'm not trying again. I spent way too much time trying to find this. Ended up getting nothing. The reason for this and the finale to have been delayed is unknown, but I'm guessing it's COVID related. Lazy set building bitches. Come on. Show us something new. Meh, what do I care? Too late. Yeah, the problem is that they just, they don't, despite the restrictions, they don't have any new sets. They don't get creative with their set at all. The world feels so small because they're always a safe space. And the bunker, even in season 2, that was all that they went to, I mean, look, they're trying alright. The writers looked up the significance of hot water bottles. They couldn't have known that hot water bottles are hot. That's above their pay grade and their educational skills. And the actresses probably thought it was some kind of hipster cushion to rest her arm on. I also just remembered as well, whatever happened to them, going to school? What was that about? We just dropped that? Classic. Sorry, I might lose my voice at some point. I've been talking for 4 hours. Weird plot development, whereas before surely Macy wouldn't wouldn't have wanted her demon powers back. Now we know that the Whispering Evil can be defeated by fire, which, let's be real here, is dumb as fuck. Has nobody tried fire before? Exactly. All of a sudden, it's really fucking convenient that Abigail is already on the case to get Macy's powers restored. Exactly! Just fucking light a fire! Damn, that bunker has good Japanese internets. That site loaded instantly. First of all, backup marbles, or am I being stupid? Second, Harry still has an awful lot of display of powers for a mortal. I'm mortal. I don't have healing powers. Although, you damn sure know I wish I had them. Why does Harry still get to be able to have some sort of power? So the problem, what they were saying was his powers were fading. And that's what the lines on his hand were. But, like, I feel like that should have been established before the episode, because that just seemed like a plot thing for the episode. I don't know. And on the topic of that, really frustrates me that, like, his powers are, like, literally, like, he had, like, one last orb in him. And, like, the fact that he kept trying and trying to orb back and succeeded, it's just awfully convenient that he was able to succeed at, you know, orbing back. It's stupid. Like, sometimes you don't have luck. These guys are the luckiest people in the world. That's what I was thinking. Dora the Witch Explorer just accidentally spills some tea on the note and it reveals some extra plot points. Sure. Yeah, they're laying it... Yeah, they're really fucking laying it on thick with Abigail has changed bullshit. It was all her mummy and daddy. Nah, bitch, it was all you. Sure, your parents may have been absolute dicks, but you could have decided to not be like them. And you didn't. You Abigailed. See, look, here's the thing. If you've got alcoholic parents, you're either going to follow in their footsteps or completely not be interested in alcohol at all. And so that essentially is like what I'm trying to say is you could have gone the other way and not been like your parents, but you were, so it was your choices. In another world, I would like Abigail's character if the writers wrote her well. Surprisingly enough, I actually quite enjoyed her final scene. Because that was the first time she kind of felt real to me. Plus, she was leaving, so of course I was gonna like that. But yeah, I know, right? They're in a hurry, yet they have a nice little group talk. Bitch, your sister's in danger. How is nobody freaking the fuck out? Are they gonna turn this into some CW pregnant woman can kick ass kind of bullshit? Isn't there a Lamaze class you need to go to, Mel? Fighting discount American Pie while preggers. Probably not the best decision Mel made today. The fact that she's in, like, her third trimester practically and, like, is even able to, like, walk around. I don't get it. Like, aren't you supposed to be on, like, bed rest? Especially if you're, like, having contractions. Am I hallucinating? Did she just say she's leaving? Yes! I mean, we're about to end the show, so it's kind of too late. But still, yes! Bye, Felicia! I bet some people are crying right now. Sorry, y'all, but who cares? The bitch is gone. Whoop whoop! I'm curious if you do like, Abigail. Were you sad at her exit? Because it's all, like, also, what was the point in, like, setting up, like, the idea of her and Mel? God. Mel's fucking... Mel's sexuality is such an afterthought on this show, and it really pisses me off. No, Jordan, no, you're not gonna have a thing with Max now. Not until you break up with your girlfriend. You remember her, right? 'Cause we do. Yes, we do. Ruby, who the fuck is Ruby? Arthritis. I mean, they got one episode left to destroy this big bad. They'll probably take it out real quick. And then spend the rest of the episode setting up Jasmine. Ah, Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine. Where you came and you take without taking. And I need you to hear. Oh, Jasmine. Sorry, I don't know the words. Look, if you understand the reference, you understand the reference. If you don't, that's not my problem. This is the last episode I'm reacting to. I would like to see your comments though. I might reply to them a bit more or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Right. We got an episode to watch. This is the season 3 finale. Let's get into it. Hang on. So not only did they rip the storyline off in the first episode, they're literally ripping it off again. Alright, well, that was Charmed Season 3, episode 18, the season finale, or the series finale for me. I will be following, like, news about the show, you know, who the cast is this new sister. Look, I'm sure the actresses are lovely, but I just didn't buy it for a second. I never bought into their bond because they never showed us the bond of the sisterhood. Yeah, we had, like, little glimpses there of them hugging, and it was, like, a handful of times. I never bought into the fact that they were sisters, and therefore, when they were showing us an emotional side of things, when, you know, Macy was dying, I didn't buy it. It didn't feel real. None of the acting felt real to me. I don't... Maybe I'm harsh. I would like to know if this actually touched people, like, if this actually made you feel something, because I didn't feel anything. I think, actually, Macy and Harry did an alright job. Macy more so, but, Harry's actor did a pretty good job. But I don't know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought of this show. Did you enjoy me reacting to it? Did you enjoy the show? What did you enjoy about it exactly? Yeah. I don't really know what else to say about it, to be honest with you, because I feel like throughout the whole episode I was pretty transparent about everything that I felt. Again, I mean no hate towards anyone involved in creating this. I just think it could be better. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, which won't be Charmed. Right, so I'm filming this kind of maybe 5-10 minutes after I finished the episode and the reaction. I completely forgot to mention this, and it rings even more true right now. When I found out the news, I was reading some of the comments about Macy leaving, and some of the stuff just really got my blood boiling. And because it was a week ago, I couldn't really talk about it, and I planned to talk about it here, and I just completely forgot. Some of the comments were like, I literally saved one, right? Not going to, like, show who it is or whatever, okay? Where is it? Excuse me, if she's leaving, can we get Abby back? Comments like this really made my blood boil, because not only was Abby's character, like, taking away, like, one of the black main characters' story arcs with the whole redeeming and the demon, the half demon side and all that kind of stuff. She was literally stealing story from one of the one of the main actresses that is black, okay? And I don't mean to say this in a... I'm defending, is... Okay. And so... For people to be like, now that Macy's leaving, can Abby stay? Like, can Abby replace the black actress? It got my blood boiling. This is a show about 3 sisters that are people of color, like, and, you know, they're telling stories about these 3, and there's people that still, like, like, some people are like, you know, Abby is, like, the only reason that I'm watching this show. And, like, I understand, like, I have a favourite character of shows all the time, too. But, like, it really just makes my blood boil that, like, some of these people are, like, let's replace one of the actors with a white character. That's not fair. That's not what the show is about, right? And, like, look, here I am defending this, and, defending, like, I wasn't entirely on board to begin with the idea of, like, you know, the reboot in general, to be honest. But I mean, representation and diversity matters, okay? Like, if you don't understand that, then what the hell's wrong with you? But the problem that I'm having here is the people that are like, let's push one of the main leads, who is a person of color, out of the show so that we can bring in a white girl. It really infuriated me, and I needed to talk about it. Like, this is one comment that I read, but there was many. There was so many. And it really, really frustrated me because that's all I could read. I really hope that people understand what I'm trying to say here and don't take me out of context. What I'm trying to say is we shouldn't be advocating for Abby to come back to take Macy's place. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to tack this on at the end because it infuriated me. Anyways, I'll see ya.